Yo, did you hear that art is dead? There are no more original ideas. Time to pack it up, artists. You're completely irrelevant. There's no such thing as an original idea in the modern climate. Why is there no such thing as an original idea anymore, considering that humanity has experienced countless millennia of completely original ideas up until now? Who the fuck knows and who the fuck cares? I read somewhere on the internet that original ideas are dead, and I buy into that sentiment 100%. Golly gee, isn't it convenient that original ideas have just spontaneously died out at the exact point when we're experiencing some of the worst media conglomeration and corruption in history? Giant corporations like Disney and Time Warner and Universal are attempting to regurgitate the same exact 5 ideas again and again and hoping nobody will notice while maximizing profits. I wonder who started this rumor about original ideas being dead. Surely it couldn't be those giant media conglomerates who have a vested interest in preventing the inception of original ideas because those take work to produce, as opposed to the same 5 garbage ideas that can be regurgitated again and again and again. Honestly, I'm glad that original ideas are dead so that I can watch peak cinema like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, one of the greatest stories ever told. Or Inside Job, Netflix's amazing conspiracy theory show, which was cancelled after 1 season. I cried my little heart out when I heard they were cancelling Inside Job, one of the greatest media franchises of all time. That's as great a loss to the humanities and arts as the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Original ideas don't exist. That's a utopian pipe dream of artists and hippies and bohemians. See, if we acknowledged that maybe original ideas existed, that might lead to other disgusting developments, like lasting societal change. People who come up with original ideas tend to be like great thinkers and dreamers. Fuck those people. There's no such thing as originality or creativity, so you may as well not try. And if you're an artist or someone like that, you fucking disgust me, you scum of the earth, lazy, pathetic swine. You know what we should do? Let's cut the entire social security and welfare system that helps out small independent artists make a meager living, and force them to get real, productive jobs that actually help society, like an Amazon factory worker or a customer service representative. All these potential artists who could produce great works of culturally relevant material will now be coming home at 9 p.m. so tired and exhausted that they have zero time or energy to invest in their artistic prowess or hone their skills any. Because honestly, fuck these fucking artists trying to make original shit. Let's discourage them as much as possible by repeating the fantastic, extremely healthy, and not destructive mantra, original ideas are dead. Original ideas just spontaneously died on June 3rd, 1997. Don't ask me where I got that date from. That's just how things are. I don't write the rules. Take an extremely creative, original, groundbreaking movie, like Star Wars, from that fucking idiot George Lucas. I don't like George Lucas half as much as I like J.J. Abrams, but let's say just for the sake of argument you take Star Wars. Most people prop Star Wars up as like a really fucking important movie that kind of redefined cinema as we know it. But if you actually look at it, it's not actually all that impressive what George Lucas did with 1977's Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. I mean, he basically just took the plot of those old Flash Gordon serials from the 1930s, the plot of Akira Kurosawa's film Seven Samurai, and some westerns like John Ford's The Searchers, and he just mixed them all together into an unrecognizable, messy, sloppy pastiche with no real talent or oversight or narrative cohesion to speak of. Star Wars is just a mess of influences. It's not like George Lucas's personal experience as a young guy in San Francisco in the 1960s in particular, during a sort of filmmaking renaissance in the New Hollywood movement, would have anything to do with substantive changes that he would make over Seven Samurai and those old westerns and Flash Gordon serials that inspired Star Wars. Those things didn't lightly inspire Star Wars. They basically just are all of Star Wars. I mean, fuck, why watch Star Wars when you can just watch one of those Flash Gordon serials, Seven Samurai, and The Searchers back to back? And there you go, you've basically watched all of Star Wars just by watching those three things in quick succession. That's all Star Wars is. When you get right down to it, Flash Gordon and Luke Skywalker are the exact same character. So are Sheev Palpatine and Ming the Merciless. Same fucking characters. There's nothing new under the sun. I got that quote from my favorite book of all time, the Bible. It was written 3,000 years ago, and it's the greatest book ever written. No book written since has ever come close to the sheer brilliance of the Bible. The Bible is good because it wasn't written by any of us pathetic, stupid humans with our stupid plagiarist brains that don't have original ideas. It was written by an infallible God, and he can come up with original ideas. But we stupid fucking humans are too fucking stupid to come up with original ideas. If you're a disgusting artist and you attempt to expand the boundaries of human perception via creation, you'd better keep in mind that none of us lowly, slovenly, clay-born humans can create one iota, one fraction of a percentile of what my magical Sky Father can achieve. He's the real creator, and we all owe him a magical debt of gratitude. Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Bama Lama Fafama. My stance on originality isn't biased or religiously motivated at all. It's just how things are. There's no movies with original ideas. Mandy? You know, a movie about a lumberjack's wife getting taken captive and killed by a maniacal cult, and then the husband goes out and fights with the crazy monster biker gang, and there's like a drug dealer. That's not an original idea. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Hereditary, you know, a horror movie that explores generational trauma in a pretty new and innovative way that no horror movie prior to it had really thought about or touched on, or themes of generational trauma hadn't really been talked about in horror much. That's not an original idea because generational trauma has existed before Hereditary or something. So fuck that shit. Not an original idea. Hey, Lars von Trier's The House That Jack Built, a movie exploring the depths of the sociopathic mindset through a first-person perspective and really creative visuals. That's not original. It's basically just Dante's The Divine Comedy with Matt Dillon. It's not original. Fuck you, Lars von Trier, you fucking fake. I only like my filmmakers like J.J. Abrams and James Gunn. Hey, Everything Everywhere All at Once, the movie about the Asian lady who hops through multiple realities in a quantum physics sort of way. Sure, the idea of quantum physics had been around for a while, and the idea that there are multiple universes where a lot of different things happen, but that had never been in a movie until Everywhere, Everything All at Once, and that's kind of why the movie resonated with so many people and why so many people thought it was fun and new and interesting. Shut the fuck up. That's not an original idea because it existed before the movie existed, and it's not like the movie took advantage of this extremely fun idea and did things with it that people liked. Not an original idea. There's no such thing as original ideas. Ignore all the movies that have original ideas. They're not real. They're stupid. They're stupid. Just watch your fucking Marvel. Just watch your fucking Marvel shit, okay? Sit down and watch Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, because there's no such thing as an original idea anymore. So we may as well just watch art burn. Just fuck art. Just burn all your museums. Don't go to any art shows. Fuck those people. They have no idea what they're doing, and they're stupid. Fucking stupid bastards. The art is fucking stupid. It's pointless. There's no point to it. Because you can't make anything original. Original ideas are dead. Honestly, like, imagine trying to come up with an original idea in 2023. How fucking passe. How pathetic. And you heard, original ideas are dead. We just happen to coincidentally be at a point in history where there's just nothing new to talk about. Even though we live in an extremely complex world of 8 billion people, the real world where things happen 24/7 all day, every day, and there's 8 billion fucking people on this planet all doing really interesting and cool shit that could be made into art and storytelling and literature. There's nothing new. There's no new ideas. There's no original fucking ideas. So just sit down and watch your fucking Disney movies and keep your fucking mouth shut. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this amazing review of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, one of the greatest cinematic achievements of our time. It's funny, it's entertaining, and it's a little bit wacky at some places. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is quirky like that. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It may very well be the greatest cinematic achievement since She-Hulk: Attorney at Law. The best part was when MODOK, the big purple flying face, comes out of the sky and he says to Ant-Man, "Yo, Ant-Man, original ideas are dead." And Paul Rudd, the funniest comedian of all time, is like, "Yeah, MODOK, original ideas are dead."